My beautiful sister, you are right. We need more content like this so that people will know what is going on in the head of a new driver or a learner. I always keep the distance whenever I am following somebody who is learning. And sometimes we don't have to wait to see that letter L plugged behind their vehicles. You can tell when somebody's learning. You keep the distance because of that there is chances that the car can roll back before they go forward. And also, you always make sure that even if I indicate that I'm going to my right, I check my mirrors and I always leave a gap which is enough so that even if he or she can quickly switch to the other lane, I can still be safe. Because there are others who will just decide, okay, let me change lane without even indicating. And if you're not keeping a safe distance, you might be hooting at that person for the mistake that they made. And also, I don't just use hooter. I think it's not necessary unless if something is happening and I just wanted to alert the person about what is happening. That's when I'll use hooter. Even when a person is driving me badly, I am not the type of a person who will be shouting at the person or who will be, using a hooter at that person. I'm not that type of a person. I always want to be calm because whatever happening in your car shouldn't affect what is happening in my car. If I'm in a good mood, I'm in a good mood. Please don't spoil my vibe. Please don't, do anything which will eventually make me feel like I'm angry and end up making silly mistakes, which can be easily avoided. So I am always looking after myself first before I can also look after other drivers. And things do happen. Like she mentioned, polo drivers. There are certain people who have bad habits of switching lanes without even indicating. I want to use this video because of right now I'm recording and I was just watching the video and I want to attach the video, but she's playing music. The music is very low. I don't know if YouTube is not going to pick up that music and I get a copyright for that, but I'm going to check it when I'm uploading. Let me continue with recording. So if maybe they don't accept the video because of music, obviously I'm not going to use the video. Maybe I'm going to only put her video and not use what she was saying as a sound, mute the sound, but you will just see me talking, but I'll be talking based on what she'll be saying on that video so that I can be on the safe side. Yeah, polo drivers, man, they just drive how they like. They just want to be like the landlords, of these roads because they are competing with the taxi drivers, but we know that the taxi drivers are the kings of the road, and yeah, there are those who put learners or new drivers under unnecessary pressure, hooting at them, shouting at them. Yeah, the car switch off. You also learned that way. You didn't wake up one day and start knowing how to drive. Practice makes perfect. That's how it is. Consistency. The more you keep on driving is the more you become confident. And it's the more you know how to maneuver. And it's the more you know how to communicate with other drivers. As she also mentioned, the hand signal and other stuff. So it is what it is. We just have to work together. I see a lot of stuff happening here at the traffic light. Others, get involved in accidents that, sometimes I even get shy to stand here and start recording what is happening, downstairs. It's a mess, man. But for all the new drivers, take your time. Don't let anybody pressure you. Put hazards if you must. Step out of the vehicle if you must. And tell the person, what do you want me to do? I'm struggling with the vehicle. I'm going to get it right. Learn to speak for yourself. Sometimes people will just laugh and continue driving. I'm struggling, but I'm going to get it right. Give me some time. You guys can pass on this other side. Give me some time. Be that person. Tell them, give me some time. I'm going to figure it out. So you think. Because you have to go back to the times when you were doing some driving lessons. Because you need to understand some others, some of us, we do driving lessons. You go there, you pass your driver's license under enormous pressure. From thereafter, for over a year or over 6 months, no one is borrowing you their car. You don't have a car. So the day you're driving a car, there is war in your head because you're trying to figure out all these things. So don't let anybody pressure you, and don't be afraid to tell people. I'm still thinking what to do next from here. Those who are kind enough will tell you, okay, no, don't worry, do this and do that, it's going to be okay. Because the fact that you drove all the way from where you were until where you stuck, it shows that you can drive. It's just you need more driving lessons, or, you need to be behind steering wheel oftenly so that you can get used to driving. I've seen this other sister who I think was stopped by traffic officers. They wanted to get the driver's license, everything's fine. She bought a car, beautiful sister. Now she must go. There's other vehicles behind her. It's a hill. She wanna go, it switch off. They said, go. She said, I'm trying. They said, go, my sister. Look at the traffic. They were all laughing. They made a video. She said, I'm trying, but keep on switching off. The officer said, clutch control. She said, what is it? What is it? You balance the clutch, how? And they were all laughing, and the officer came next to the car, said, I'm not going to do it for you. I'm going to be here. I'm going to tell you what to do. She was paying attention. That's what I liked about her. So the officer was telling her what to do, and it eventually went, so, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, yeah, that's how we all learn, man. That's how we all learn. And kudos to the officer who didn't pressure her, who understood that others are doing things so that they can pass. After they pass, things run out of their head. They won't remember a lot of stuff. They won't remember the clutch control and stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.